Hi everyone, Lewis here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to repair the motorcycle vehicle in the DayZ mod on ARMA 2. So before you do anything, you do of course need the Toolbox accessory in your inventory before you can use any of these items, with the exception of a jerry can, which can be used on the vehicle without the actual toolbox. But anyway, let's get on top of the vehicle so I can show you guys all of the things we need. So the hull, you can see in the top left, corresponds to the scrap metal. The ENG needs to be repaired using engine parts, the fuel needs to be repaired using a fuel tank part, and finally WHL needs to be repaired using the wheels. So this is actually the only vehicle in the game which requires just 2 car wheels to make it actually move, and on top of that it does of course need a jerry can to move. So these are the things which you need to make the actual vehicle move, and you can use it just using these few items, but of course I'll talk about the drawbacks of that in just a second. So the 2 wheels which you need to repair is wheel F and the wheel B, which is of course the wheel front and the wheel back. So we'll just go ahead and put the wheels on this motorcycle real quickly. And the car wheels do of course take up 6 slots in your inventory, and the jerry can takes up 3 slots in your inventory. So there we go, both of the wheels are now on, so it's time to put the jerry can into the vehicle. So right now, once you've fueled it up along with the 2 wheels, you are actually ready to go ahead and ride the motorbike. And you can use it for all purposes, but it does have a few drawbacks like I said earlier. The main one being that basically it will blow up on impact with anything. A sign or anything like that, it will simply blow up, which means it isn't really very good to drive around all too safely. So you can see it does move a bit, but it's not really ready to be drove really because of that reason. So let's go ahead and pick up the engine parts. The engine parts take up 6 slots in your inventory. So let's go ahead and repair the vehicle using that. I do also recommend taking an extra 2 jerry cans with you and putting them in your bike before you do depart, since this vehicle doesn't actually carry too much fuel, and the maximum amount of fuel you can put in this vehicle is around 50 litres, which would mean you'd have to fill in 3 jerry cans to make it completely maxed out on fuel. Okay, so finally the parts which aren't exactly necessary, but I'd still recommend them either way since they do actually help out. So especially if you can easily get your hands on them, I'd recommend using them on your motorcycle. So the first one is a fuel tank part which takes up 3 slots, and these simply make it so that the fuel in your motorcycle lasts longer than it would without the actual fuel parts. So I'll go put that on, and the final thing which is going to make sure that all of the stats on this vehicle are maxed out is the scrap metal. It is also going to make the motorcycle look a lot cooler than it does right now. You can see right now it's got bullet holes and all kind of horrible stuff. And all of a sudden, by magic, it's a beautiful motorcycle. So there we go. It's completely done now. So since there's only one motorcycle in the game currently, I'm going to quickly go over the stats which this vehicle possesses, just so you can make up your mind as to whether or not you actually want to go ahead and find one and then repair it. So the actual on-road speed max is 84 km an hour. The off-road max is 55 km an hour. And the vehicle does have 2 seats so you can carry a passenger in it as well. There will be a full list of all of the components which you need to repair this vehicle fully in the description below, along with a list of all of the different spawn locations of this vehicle. And finally there will also be a link to a playlist in the description below which shows you guys how to repair every vehicle in the DayZ mod on ARMA 2. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. If you did find the video useful or informative, then please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe and all that good stuff. And if you've got any questions about this vehicle or any other vehicle, then feel free to drop me a PM or just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later.